doing? I'm your host, Kennedy Bedell, and this is The Art of. Unfortunately, today we do not have a guest, but it is okay because you get to spend time with your girl. Today's episode is about the art of building community, which I'm pretty sure you already know by the title and description and all that stuff. But the art of building a community, for most of my life, I feel like building a community has been easy. Like in grade school, obviously I'm constantly around people, so I built friendships and relationships that way. And then on top of that, like I played sports. I played recreational sports. I did travel sports. So it was also easy to just meet people and grow relationships through that. And then going into college, I feel like I was a little bit more intentional with developing relationships, but also it just came so easy. Like if you don't know me, I graduated from Hampton University, the best HBCU in the entire world, and I stand on that. I graduated from there, and if you know anything about Hampton, it is like super family oriented. It's such a family atmosphere. And so it was just easy to build relationships, easy to connect with people. On top of that, I did this program called pre-college, which is the summer semester before your freshman year. You go in, you take a couple courses. Not your whole class, but you're there with people in your class and also upperclassmen. So you get like accommodated with the university, with the campus, how things work. And while I was there, I was just building so many relationships with people in my class. And I was I think going into it, I was intentional about I'm gonna meet friends, I'm gonna build relationships. But when I got there, it just happened so naturally. I think I was just super excited to get to know people. So I was just going up to people like, hey, I'm Kennedy, how are you? Just introducing myself and building those relationships. And it just happened easy. And then on top of that, when I actually started my official first semester or whatever, I had softball. So now I'm in the sports world meeting people. I have Hampton has bigs and littles. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. So I had bigs that were introducing me to people. Then I had my major group. So I was just, able to have different branches when I was at Hampton to develop that community around me. And now I am living in Baton Rouge. When I moved here, it was really just me and my sister. So I didn't have any family here besides my sister, and I didn't have any friends here. It was just my sister and her people. So through her, I've been able to develop some relationships with people. And, those are good. Everybody I've pretty much met so far, I've enjoyed. I like getting to know. But I also think, I obviously want to grow my own community. And last fall, I was scrolling on TikTok, and I saw this girl was like, hey, Baton Rouge, I'm starting a group of women called Sisterhood. We're going to get together and hang out and do this and do that. So I was interested. She was having an event like that October, but I figured I wasn't going to be able to go because I was supposed to be going to homecoming that same weekend. Didn't end up going to homecoming, tried to go to the event. The event was sold out, so I wasn't able to do that. But I got into the group chat, and there's the main group chat, and then there's minor group chats under it, different categories. It's a category for singles. It's a category for moms. It's a category for Bible study. There's so many different categories. Where, in each group chat, they're hosting events or talking about different things and stuff. And since it was it's probably I kid you not, it's probably over 700 people in those group chats. And it was just getting overwhelming to see all the notifications. So I really muted all of them. But the one that really wasn't getting any notifications was the Bible study one. And I was like, you know what? Okay, I can pay attention to this one. So we started doing Bible studies, and at first it was 4 of us, 4 girls that were consistently going. And I was able to develop a relationship with them so far, and it's been good. I feel like the Bible study group has been it's just real. Everybody there is so real, so raw. It's such a safe space. I feel like if you're interested, definitely check that out. If you're in Baton Rouge and you're interested in Bible study, I definitely recommend it. But yeah, it's just such a like real, raw, and safe place. Like all of the girls there, I feel like we're all kind of at the same area of life where we're just like trying to figure out everything and try to like also grow a relationship with God in that. So that's been a really good way for me to build my community, that group. We actually just came from brunch today. We had a brunch. This was our first meeting outside of just Bible study. We got brunch and it was so good. The food was good, conversation was good, we had laughs. So that was it. We wanted to do like a Valentine's Day thing, so we did. We dressed in red and pink. It was just a good time, and I think like everyone had a good time. We all agreed that we like should continue to do that outside of just Bible study. So that has been my first step to building my community here. I think I want to build a community of also creatives, so that everything that I'm doing with the podcast, I have people to talk to about that who understand kind of that world. Also, I want to build a community of creatives so they can come on my show and talk to me. Like, I want them to, I want everybody to come on my show. I want them to talk about, if you're creative, then talk about everything that you're creating, or, the art form that you're in. I want you to talk about your business, your brand. If you have a story that you want to tell, a testimony, I want you to talk about that. Everything. I'm just everything. I'm open. Like, I'm so open. If you're passionate about something, I want to know about it. I want people to come on here and talk about it. And that's just to have a good time, just to chat. But yeah, so building a community of creatives is really what I'm going to be intentional about. Like, just building a community in general is my intentions this year. You just do that by going out and introducing yourself to people. Just, you just have to be intentional about it. Like, before, I didn't necessarily have to be intentional about it because it just came to me. But since I'm not in school, I don't have a job where I'm constantly around people, I'm not doing anything where I'm constantly around people, I really have to be intentional about going out and making those friendships. And who cares? Like, just, if you see someone and you want to talk to them, like, that's, what I try to do, I try to find a way in. If I see something, a way I can connect with someone, I try to in that way. Like, it's really big with sports. If I see someone wearing like Ohio State or any one of my favorite teams, like, that's already an in for me to be able to connect with them. Or if they're talking over here and I hear them say one thing, I'll be like, oh, excuse me, like, I heard you say something about, and that's just a way to like start, So that's my intention for this year, is building a community. Yeah, and I think like the art of building a community is to have people that support you, to have people that can help you out, to have people that just are like-minded, who share the same interests or same values as you. Like, that is the art of building a community. And everyone says like it takes a village to raise a child, but it takes a village to navigate life in general. Like, there's not a single person on this earth that can do life alone. Like, that can truly do life alone. Like, it's no one. Like, I mean, if you can, you can, but I can't. It's like, I love being around people. I love people. I love being around people. I love just like getting to meet people and know people and understand them. Like, witnessing, like, what I like is like when you reach that part in your relationship where you really start to see their personality come out. Like, that is just so like funny to me. So I like that. Yeah, I mean, that's like the gist of it. Like, just building different, and I'm not even talking about like, I'm not necessarily looking for, I don't necessarily have to build a best friendship with them. Like, this is not something, what I'm looking for is just different groups of people in different areas of my life. So like a faith group, okay, I got that. Okay, a group of people who like to work out and I can share that interest with, okay, I like that. A group of people who love to like experience new things, like new places, new foods, new events, I need that. a group of creatives, just different groups for different areas of my life where I can have someone to talk to, or if I have questions, I can have someone to talk to about that. Like this podcast, I really want to grow just like my network with that kind of like people in the world of social media or content creating. If they're YouTubers, like if I can find that and just try to pick their brain and see how they're doing things and see what works for them, that's going to be real essential. That's going to help me out a lot. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. If you have any tips like about how to grow communities specifically, definitely comment them. Please comment them. I need like all the advice I can get. This is my first time living in a state pretty much away from everybody, you know? So like just trying to understand that and figure that out, you know? That's where I really want. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I feel like I have maybe one more thing. A tip I have for like people trying to build a community is just like put yourself out there. That's really it. And I like, especially for people like who are shy, if you may be shy and you're trying to get to know people, or you don't really have friends, I would just say like, one, you got to be open to the idea of welcoming people into your life. That's one. But also two, I think even if you're shy, just push yourself to do it. Like there's been times where it's just like, oh my gosh, you just gotta, even when you're like, it's crazy because I just posted a clip that said, my friend, when she was on my show, she said, be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that's what you have to do. Like you just have to, and it's such a, and I think Hampton kind of like pushed me into that scenery, being a part of the student leadership program. Shout out to Greer. Being a part of that program, I think I was just able to learn how to do things that I'm not necessarily comfortable with. And yeah, so you just gotta push yourself. You gotta, like the worst a person can say is like, I mean, what are they might get annoyed that you're trying to talk to them, but so what? Like, so what? So what? Just get used to putting yourself out there and doing all that you gotta do. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. We're about to do the fit focus. Really, I told y'all, my fit focus, I really try to focus on inviting my guests, but I don't have no guests today. So it's just my brunch fit, just a little, you know what I'm saying? Just a brunch fit. It's more, I feel like this is more business, but like I don't really have anything red or pink, so I had to go with this. Yeah. But that's it for today. Make sure you tune in next week. I know it's been like a short episode and I didn't have a guest, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm trying to be consistent, so this is what y'all get. Love y'all so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.